Is there anything real on the internet? Or is it all just a lie? For instance, the image that you're presently looking at and the voice that you are now listening to are virtual representations created by quantum energy. You will probably go through your whole life never ever having met me in real space and time, never having shaken my hand or perceived me with all 5 of your senses. But even if you were to actually meet me, would you be meeting the real me? Or would you still be thinking about the person that you know in this small square box? And how do you know that all the things that I have written, said and done in here represent the real me? But I must admit that sometimes when I see my virtual image on the computer screen, I wonder who that person is, and if I will ever get to meet that person in reality. The digital world that we live in today is akin to what the old people used to call the land of the dead, or the land of the spirits. And if this new virtual space is the new spiritual space, then all the figures that exist within it and interact within it must be the immortal gods and demons. We must be the immortal gods and demons. This virtual world is also likened to the world of a madman. Madness being the separation between the mind and physical reality. Sometimes I wonder why I ever started vlogging on YouTube. If I'm just another alienated fool trying to look for a new addiction to fill in the void in my life. Or if I'm just adding to the madness of an already fractured world. But sometimes I also think and feel that all the things we do and all the connections we make in here have a more deeper and harmonious meaning for our real lives. You can basically look at today's situation in 3 ways. Either it's a chronic symptom of a world dissolving towards an ultimate apocalyptic end, or it's the coming together of chaotic elements in an evolutionary phase that will lead to a new civilization. The third way of looking at this new world is like the Buddhist who walked into a dark hall holding a lamp. When he lit the lamp, he was suddenly surrounded by a sea of dazzling light, as the walls, ceiling and floor of the hall were covered in untold small mirrors that all reflected the single flame of his lamp.